Okay. Hello, and welcome to Drunk, episode numero uno. And we've been drinking, and we're going to discuss our take. Our take. Oh, look at that on the screen.
So like,
I'm so ninja, I'm moving faster than the camera can pick up. But we're going to talk about the news.
That fuck you. Why'd you make me do it?
Alright, hold on. Where's the thing? Oh, it's not turned on.
Off.
Okay, here we go. Alright, national. Let's start with national news. What's going on in the world?
Let's see. Federal judge rules in LA Chief
Hold
Justice
on.
back boring.
New York teen killed by putting head out of party bus in New Jersey. A teenager traveling to a Sweet 16 party was killed after he struck his head out of the stuck his head out of the emergency hatch of a double-decker bus and hit the underside of a highway overpass. That's so bad. Oh my god.
I'm sorry, dude. What are they gonna put at his funeral?
Why would you ever think that it'd be an awesome idea to stick your head out of the top of a double-decker bus? Those things are like what, like 15 feet or 20 feet tall or some shit?
Yeah, 16, I think.
It's like just barely like 8. Like here is the overpass and here's the bus. Literally like that. A head sticking out is like this.
There's probably like some girl or something back in the back there. He's like, oh, look how awesome I am. I'm from Jersey. Woohoo! And
that's horrible. That's horrible.
I'm mad that I'm laughing. I feel bad.
Yeah, I do. I feel bad. I'm laughing too. But
to whoever
it's horrible. Don't take it that we're. It's just one of those things.
Scenario
you hear it and you're like,
yeah. What?
I feel bad. I feel horrible.
News. National fucking news.
Okay, the gruesome accident followed the warnings of a security guard on the. Okay, now I don't feel as bad simply for the fact that they were warned multiple times of what could happen. Repeatedly not to open the hatch, it says. So it was basically. I hate saying it, but they were just having teenagers. They just feel like they're invincible, I guess.
What was he, 16? Fuck yeah, dude, he knew all about the world at 16.
Daniel Fernandez at 16 was among 65 teens aboard the bus.
The fuck? How many people can be on a bus? 65?
It was like a double-decker bus.
You saw 30 people on a little ass bus like that per one level?
If you can hear like noise in the background, it's like raining like a bastard here. They asked him. I told the kids not to open the hatch like 3 or 4 times, but kids, they don't understand. That's what the security guard is quoted as saying.
And that's why
friends sent sad Twitter messages reacting to the death. Sitting here with your blood on my foot, wishing this was all a bad dream. I love you so much, Dan. You were there for me till the last second, wrote one student who said she was forever scarred. You saw your friend's head fucking smashed off.
And you're tweeting to him, even though you just saw his head get smashed the fuck off.
I'm going to say something very unpopular right now, and that is the fact that Twitter is not an appropriate place to mourn or to give condolences to people. If you are upset or I don't know, Twitter is it's not real life. It's not real life. So
it's all for appearances. You sit there and post shit.
If you want to go on Twitter, and be like, "Oh, hey, I ate Taco Bell and now I have diarrhea," then that's fine. But you don't go on Twitter and be like, "I love you. I can't believe that you're dead." Blah
your
blah.
Blood's on my foot, even though
that's
you're
not
dead.
where you do it.
He's from Jersey. Woohoo!
Sometimes kids don't recognize their own mortality. Said Jane Lynch. That's the coach from Glee. That can't be the same person. It's the same name. Oh, it's an English teacher at his school in Queens. Franco said he had gone downstairs to tell the driver that it was getting too hot. 5 minutes I was downstairs. What the fuck does that mean? 5 minutes I was downstairs. But then he heard 2 5. I don't know.
It's just it's 2, space 5 minutes I was there.
That was a horrible story to start off with.
Let's go to another one.
Let's go.
That made me feel bad that I laughed.
Okay. I'm gonna. Pay no attention to the wild, man. I'm just
Whoa.
making sure that everything's set up
Make sure
and
it's still
recording
fucking
correctly.
recording.
Okay, let's see here. As Isaac, it's a hurricane.
I don't know. It's
Police
over
rescue
me.
kidnapped girl in Las Vegas.
Awesome.
Police rescued a 17-year-old Henderson girl early Saturday morning to end her 21-hour kidnapping ordeal and arrested her 2 alleged abductors. That's amazing. Whenever these stories turn out good,
Yeah.
that's always fun.
They arrested the little bastards. Fucking creepy sons of bitches.
They knocked on the door at 7:30 a.m. Friday and grabbing Duran when she answered. So they knew what they were doing. They came there specifically to get her. It sounds like. But there you go. Good news story.
Awesome news story.
They got the girl back. Monster truck mishap in Oregon sends 3 to hospital. Authorities in Oregon say 3 people have been taken to a hospital after a monster truck went into the stands at an event. Holy shit.
Dude, now I keep laughing at all this funny advertising. It's like they put it on
These
there as
people-
comedic reasons. But then it's like, oh, by the way, people died. Now you feel like an ass for laughing. Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry.
man.
Did anybody die, like, really?
No,
in that
just
story?
3 were hospitalized. It didn't say anybody died.
Well, that's okay. They'll be alright. That was funny.
Oh my god. Decision not to charge Arizona I don't know what the hell that is. Sci-fi fanatics invade downtown Atlanta.
For what?
There's a picture of chicks dressed up weirdly. Okay, that's Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah, that's
That
clear.
is Slutty Horderson. And that is Hello
supposed to be
Kitty.
Hello
It's supposed to be
Kitty?
Hello Kitty.
The other one's who?
I was gonna say Alice in Wonderland.
Alice in
Well, I
Wonderland's
I
the
thought
other one?
Hello
That's Hello
Kitty
Kitty. Yeah, that's
because
Hello Kitty.
It's
Well,
got the
what's-
white.
Who's the other
like
one?
a French maid.
She's just dressed like a whore. It looks like.
No, I think it's like a
Well, you got
wait,
I don't go back.
is it like Minnie Mouse?
maybe. Actually,
Yes,
yeah.
yeah, Slutty Minnie Mouse. Yeah.
Good shit. Awesome.
Tens of thousands sci-fi fiction science.
Tens
Of thousands of science fiction and fantasy fans descent for Dragon Con.
Dragon Con. They're making another con.
Wow.
Pretty soon it'll just be like, con. Welcome to con. This is the con of all cons. Give us your money so we can have a con.
What is that?
What's the next one?
It says Michigan dad, son hit with mallet at North Carolina Army base. A soldier from Michigan who was struck with a large wooden mallet at his army base in North Carolina was seriously injured, his father said, expressing anger and shock that the incident was allowed to occur.
Boy, they're fucking
It was a
kids.
hazing event. How the fuck do you haze somebody by slamming them in the head with a wooden mallet? Hazing is like, oh, I'm gonna spank you on the ass with a paddle or
like,
something,
you know,
or you have to lay outside in the rain and like
Fast
butt
Times
naked
at
or some
Ridgemont
shit.
High kinda
Not
shit
like,
going on
not
now.
like, hey, I'm gonna fucking
Beat your
hold
face
on.
in with a
It's like,
fucking mallet because I just don't like
like
you.
I'm gonna
No,
haze you.
not just
I'm gonna
that.
haze you.
But no, look, 22-year-old. I'm 22, and I don't want to go and have someone hit me with a mallet because I think it's gonna let me in the club. You're in the fucking army. You're in the club the minute you sign that goddamn paper.
Yeah, there's no purpose for that.
Oh, idiot. Texas. What does that say? I'm sorry.
Some in Texas town still disagree over sex assault.
Eh.
Whoa, look at this dude. Holy shit.
That
Look
guy
at that
killed a
guy.
cop.
He killed a cop?
That's what I said.
I'm gonna pick this up and show you guys the picture if it'll pick up.
Well,
It's sort of blurry.
yeah.
Let's see if I can. No, it's hard to see. Let me get closer
Here
here.
you can see at least his locks of.
There you go. That's better.
Goldie hair.
That's the dude. That's the dude that we're looking at right now. He apparently has murdered a police officer, and he should have been arrested just for the hair, in my opinion.
What was that?
Killer of
Still
New York,
illegal
police
limbo.
officers. Killer of New York City police officers.
Says,
Most notorious police killings.
A young gang member.
The point-blank execution of 2 undercover officers and an illegal gun sting gone awry. Wow. Like, well, I don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, they always say they join gangs because of, they want to feel like they have a family and shit. And it's like, I didn't need to join a gang. Even if I didn't have family, I got him right here. And just find a best friend. Fucking, you don't have to go out there with a gun acting like a dumb shit.
Even if that best friend decides to do this, it has that look like it wants to fuck you.
Ex-Marine tweeted about killing coworkers in 2009.
So he got away with it and he decided to tweet it. Here we go on that Twitter thing.
Unhappy with his life as a Marine stationed in California, Terrence Tyler posed a question 3 years ago on Twitter. Is it normal to want to kill all of your coworkers? Struggling with depression, he left the Marines and recently started working at a supermarket in Jersey. On Friday morning, Tyler shot two co-workers and himself, police said. The 23-year-old, clad in desert camouflage gear, opened fire at a Pathway store in Old Bridge Township, authorities said. Now, why is it when military people go crazy, they put their camo on to go and do it? Like, seriously, if you're going to snap, can't you just snap with, shorts and a shirt, like t-shirt? You're just fucking wearing, flip-flops and shit?
Nope, he's got to drag all that.
Like school shootings, work shootings, any of that type of shit. They're always, fucking tacticaled out and shit. It's like, I don't want to see a shooting, but I'd like to see, a suspect in a shooting where no one dies.
And
Be arrested and he's wearing board shorts, the swim trunks with all the flowery designs,
yeah.
Like a wife. No, everyone gets arrested with a wife beater, like a Hawaiian flowery button-up shirt and flip flops, and the gun he used to try and kill people turns out to be an airsoft rifle that he mistakenly bought that he thought was real.
Or a rubber band gun.
Or something. They're always so tacked out, and it's like, I don't know what they're trying to do. You're trying to look badass because you look like a pussy ass bitch to me. Going and killing innocent people because you're a fucking asshole piece of crap.
Nothing better to do with his life but trying to ruin others. Police.
That's my official opinion, and the views of this channel right now, is that if you want to go out and fucking kill a bunch of people because you're depressed about your situation, you're a bitch. Put the gun in your own mouth and pull the trigger. Don't take a bunch of innocent ass people with you. That's fucked up. Like that piece of shit that did the Dark Knight shooting. I don't care. It's like, I don't know. Because if he has an actual mental illness, then I could understand. But at the same, I don't understand because I don't have that mental illness. But he shouldn't be put in prison. But maybe he should be put in some sort of mental hospital, because if he snapped that bad, he's gonna snap that bad again. He shouldn't be let go by any means. I'm not saying that. But I mean, if it's just because he was upset where he was in his life or some shit like that, then he's a little bitch. That's all there is to it. Alright, that's all the national news that was interesting. So let's go to international. Former Haiti PM, I don't care. It's Haiti.
Unsafe, protected, blame, yada yada, China, yeah.
We don't care about other countries.
Police in Ontario finished search for body parts.
I don't even care that much about this country, to be honest with you, anymore.
Mexico.
I wish there was history news. I wish there was something on here that was this day in history,
what about the
1942.
Does it have one of those? I always click on that Fox News. Fox News, SciTech. All these headlines and shit. I'm like, yeah, that's all bullshit. I go to
Apparently, Ontario is not as safe as Canada wants you to believe, because his headline says, police in Ontario finish search for body parts. Alrighty then.
Alrighty.
Oh, did you hear about this dude?
No.
Oh no, that's not it. But it reminds me of another story. Dude got on a plane in China, and he was an old ass man. And when he got off the plane, he was a 23-year-old guy. He had used makeup and shit to look old, and it was he was trying to get out of the country without anyone knowing that it was him trying to get out of the country. It was weird, but he went into the bathroom in the middle of the flight and took all his shit
Like
off.
anyone who's ever been on a plane realizes when someone gets up to the bathroom and what they look like and who they are. Especially
Well-
the person sitting next to them that had to get up to let the person through. So when like an old man crutches you or whatever limping into the bathroom and he comes back as a 20-year-old guy that's all, spiffy and shit, you're gonna raise suspicion. Why didn't you go after, I don't know, say it landed and everyone got off and you like, oh, I have to go to the bathroom real quick or whatever. They're not gonna worry about you taking a shit. They're gonna go and do their normal thing and you just walk off. But going through mid-flight, that's
Look at this one. New UN Syria envoy tells regime changes need. No shit. When you're sitting there killing like 80,000 of your own fucking people within like a year this has been going on forever. Every other country we said, yeah, we'll help you.
Pronounce that name. Ugandan?
Ugandan?
Ugandan. Ah.
Yeah, Ugandan.
I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not good at reading things from far away. I need my contact.
Navy scans ocean for 36 missing off of the
That's Geneva.
The Gina coast.
I think it's Geneva.
What's a Gina? It's where Chinese people come from.
Uni Coast.
Iran may be pushing the nuke threshold. This dude is fucking weird. He says that this guy says that the Holocaust didn't actually ever happen.
Is he
Nutcase.
Muslim? Wait, hold on, wait. The Holocaust, like all
the
Jews,
the 6
never
million,
happened.
the 6 million Jews being murdered by the Nazis, and he says that it didn't happen.
What did they do? Kill themselves?
But all the people, all these people, like Saddam Hussein, this guy, the guy in Syria, they all hate Jerusalem. Because basically Jerusalem wasn't a state until after World War II. And then, I don't know, I guess the world got together and said, hey, what happened to y'all was fucked up. Here you go. Here's a plot of land to, make your futures on, or however it goes. I don't know the exact history of it. But they all think that these people, usurped the land or something, they're all they fucked them out of it or something. I don't get it.
If you think about
I think they're fucking idiots. I think this dude's a fucking moron.
That'd be like someone coming into the United States and going, okay, and then they cut like half of the eastern seaboard out and say, all right, that's for England.
But if the entire world agreed to it, if the entire world agreed to it, that's a little bit different than someone just coming in and being like, I'm going to take this land. They didn't come in and say, I'm going to take this land from you.
Think about the United
whole
States.
world gave it to them.
Think about how, their ego is. If someone were to come in and tell the U.S. what they're going to do, Big Brother wouldn't like it very much. U.S. drone strike kills 5 militants in Pakistan.
What are we doing in Pakistan?
We're always in Pakistan.
What
We've
the
been in
fuck?
Pakistan for the last 20 years, but no one's ever heard about it.
This is ridiculous. What are we doing?
Spain, yada yada, Japan, Russia.
Filipino villagers return home after quake. 1 dead.
1 dead.
That's not bad. I mean, it's bad for the 1 dead, but I mean, earthquake in a third world type place like that.
What if the guy was
Double suicide attack kills 12 in Afghanistan. I don't know what they're trying to prove personally. I'm gonna get fucking jihaded here for saying this, but
Congo.
yeah, all you're doing is just basically you're getting rid of yourself for being a moron.
There you go, right there. I like that one. Congo wants UN force to neutralize rebels. But see, is that Congo? I don't. Isn't that like a jungle? So it's multiple things.
I think it was a movie about monkeys.
I know that, but they're white monkeys too. They're all crazy.
Why would a monkey
Think
about
about it.
movies want the
Think-
UN to force to
Just think
neutralize
about
rebels?
all the
Movies.
rebels and all that shit, going into villages, taking the kids, and, brainwashing them, giving them drugs and shit, turning them into more rebels. Think about the Congo or whatever, those countries actually asking or telling the UN that they want to neutralize all these people. Finally, they actually say that they need help with this. Free, convicted, kill, yeah, blah.
All right, arts and
Arts.
entertainment. Here we go.
Here we go.
Legendary songwriter Hal David. What did he do? He teamed up with Burt Bacharach. Burt Bacharach on dozens of timeless songs for movies, television, And a variety of recording artists. The rain just kicked up again. Love, Sweet Love. Oh, that song, What the World Needs Now is Love, Sweet Love. No, not just for some, but for everyone. Alright, let's see.
Venice
Premieres first ever Saudi film.
Wow.
Usher puts personal troubles behind him. Oh, poor multi-billionaire fucking Usher. Dick.
Those are his competitors.
Oh,
Maybe
except
that
for
was
his
bad.
stepson dying. That was pretty bad.
That was bad.
But that's not what this is talking about. This is talking about ex-wives and all sorts of dumb shit.
Guys
Poor
at
guy.
89, British entertainer.
British entertainer Max Bygraves dies at 89.
Poor guy.
Old Fashioned Charm has died.
I'll be
What
there
was
one
he
day.
in? Queensland, Australia. Bygraves won fame in Britain's music halls and theaters after World War II, becoming one of the country's best-known variety performers, releasing dozens of popular records. Famed for his catchphrase, "I want to tell you a story." I love British comedies. I've never heard of this guy, but that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
In
I mean,
British
if the guy
show
made
business.
national news, he must, be pretty important.
Well, I mean, I'm sure he was a big time guy,
Especially in England.
but I mean, like I watch so
Hobbit?
much British
Oh.
comedy. Release
Third
date for
film,
the third.
The Hobbit.
No, there's gonna be 3 Hobbit films. He's
What
breaking.
the fuck?
He's breaking the Hobbit up into 3 parts, kind of like what the Lord of the Rings
The book was
was.
only like that fucking thick. Oh, wait a minute. I like to revise that. You got the first book, which is that thick, the second book, which is that thick, and the third book, which is that thick. How thick the book is completely different from how much information they actually put into the movie. I
He wants
revised
to be
that
able
much.
to tell the story. He wants to be able to tell the story without being like cock
Leaving
blocked,
stuff
basically.
Yeah, but the book was only that thick. That was bad. Alright,
Hip hop mogul's death in NYC ruled as suicide.
Hip hop, yo.
Chris Lighty, a suicide. Who the fuck is Chris Lighty? Okay.
Don't
Oh,
know
he
that.
was Mariah Carey, Sean Diddy Combs, and 50 Cent. He was their manager. That's if you just read that part, it says Mariah Carey, Sean Diddy Combs, and 50 Cent was found dead in his Bronx apartment Thursday. It's like, God, that's a lot of people to die. There's a lot of fucking people that died in that fucking Bronx apartment.
A 9mm handgun was found in the apartment, so the shooter left the gun and decided, they're not gonna find me, haha, and then he jumped out of the window like a dumbass.
Monroe's
that's it.
estate can't block photo cells from selling her images without its permission.
What the fuck is that?
So that means I can like use Marilyn Monroe's pictures on my videos without having to pay for it.
Basically. I mean, she's not around. I mean, sadly, she's not around, but even still. There, that one.
Science and health.
Yes.
Pod of pilot whales comes ashore
Okay.
on Florida beach. Endangered sea turtle in Florida Keys for care.
Oh no.
New seahorse sees scallops in the new way. Boomers retiring to rural areas won't find doctors. Boomers, like the spitters from Left 4 Dead 2?
That explode.
Yeah, they explode and put goo all over you. Well, that sucks. They deserve to retire
that?
to rural
That's
areas just like
science
anybody
and
else.
shit. That's like biology. That's not science.
Federal
Well,
government ending Wyoming wolf protections? Why?
Yeah, because it's been protected for a year, and there's like so many of them, and they're like, okay.
So
Or
yeah,
maybe
I
2
remember
decades.
when they put them in Yellowstone National Park the year after they started it. Yeah, dude, I'm an old fuck. The year after they started it, I was in Yellowstone with my dad and his parents, which my grandparents, and we actually saw a group of wolves. And a year after they started, that was rare to be able to see that in Yellowstone at that point. 'Cause, I mean, it was just a year, and we saw them out in the tall grass, like you could see them pick their heads up, and then they like ducked under the grass, and we got back in the car and took the fuck off.
The only thing you were thinking was like, can we get back in the car? Back in the car.
I wanted
please?
to go closer, actually. I love wolves. And I was young enough to not realize.
Technology. There we go.
There's 2 stories on
Are
this.
you fucking kidding? Where's like all the UFO craziness?
Apple trying to limit consumer choice, and Apple wants 4 more Samsung products added to suit. Alright, I guess let's look at the
They
stupid shit
lost.
business.
Now they're gonna whine.
Little relief at the pump this Labor Day. There's
No
little
shit,
relief
thank
ever.
you.
How about sports? I don't even watch sports. For those of you interested, Ellington and Hopkins lead number 14, Clemson past Auburn. I don't know what the fuck those words are that I just said.
Hey, what was that? Bama wins.
Alabama wins 41-14 over number 8 of Michigan.
Holy
well, yeah,
shit.
number 2 Alabama wins over number 8 Michigan. All right, guys. So I didn't realize, but the video cut because I'm out of space on my little ass SD card. So that's gonna be it for the first episode of this show, which isn't gonna happen every day because then we'd be alcoholics and that would be horrible. So whenever next, and this is gonna be random. Like this time we just talked about the news. Next time we might play Minecraft. Next time we might do something else. So you heard the lady. Show them your boobs.
Do it.
Oh.
Show
I
them
feel like
your
a
boobs.
stripper that's being forced to do things.
Okay, you.
Well, then cry. Strippers are always better when they're crying. There you go, boobs. And there you go. So, I hope you guys like this. We're just basically goofing the fuck off. So, I don't even know how to end this, so I'll just say bye.
Bye.